We're back. It's super sunny.
So if I'm like this the whole time,
yeah, we try and film right early in the morning. We try and film like in the afternoon, but then it gets all like glary.
yeah,
like,
it's a lot. There's a lot of like what do you call it? Reflection from the camera. So
we'll try our best and see how it is.
Just ignore our faces. How about that?
It's both shady and sunny. Anyway, so
this is the haul from.
This is a like mega haul. This was like I can't even begin. So this is a couple of local villages to us. CARY, Wincanton. What else is there here? Cheddar. Yeah. So Cheddar we didn't film. We went in the morning. And
sorry,
then,
side note, cheddar, for anyone watching, yeah, cheddar is where
cheddar cheese and
cheddar comes from.
And cheddar cheese is from cheddar.
It is indeed.
And cheddar gorge and all that rubbish. Anyway, so we went to Cheddar, we didn't film, and then we went to CARY, filmed, went to Wincanton, we filmed. So you'll see that in what would have been the GoPro footage.
Wow, kinda. Austin was on the GoPro, so
it was mental and we got really excited. So we're just going to do it in a random order because, to be honest with you, it's in a big massive pile in front of us, so it is what it is, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So first up, you want to talk about this one?
Yes, I do. Is a vintage Disney World tag. Sorry, the thing's gone dark and it's kind of off-putting because it's sunny. Vintage Disney World t-shirt. It's kind of I guess late 90s, early 2000s. Mickey Mouse, obviously, multicolored Disney World logo,
it's fully
but also
embroidered.
Fully all embroidered. But also, this is a key pickup when it's actually kind of from the park. The new ones say parks, but this is not one which is Disney World. I think, sorry to do this on you, this is a medium, it's made in Canada.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of, whatever. But yeah, they go roughly for around about 25 to 30, depending on the kind of how big and how vast the picture or logo is. This one we paid £3.50 for.
£3.
£3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same shop, women's section. We found Windsor London, which if you've been watching me over on Instagram or any videos, I love Windsor London.
It's spelled once again WINSER, not Windsor as in the Windsor Castle.
Yeah. So this is just a plain blue top. This is just a pale blue top. It needs to go in the wash, I believe. However, they're plain cotton tops retail for £79.
These were how much?
These were £3 each, and I got the other in navy blue. And this should go for about 25 to 30. I will aim for that higher end 30.
Both will need a wash, and these have been washed as they've been put in, but yeah,
it's a high quality staple, and a lot of people like to spend on staples.
The fabric is really nice. It's just basic cotton, but yeah. Size 12 this is.
Yeah, same.
Yep, cool.
So they were £3 each, so into £30 each isn't too bad.
So yeah,
speaking of Windsor,
6 into 60. I was just thinking, yeah.
6 into 60.
Speaking of Windsor,
hit me with in Cheddar we found.
I'm gonna hold it out because it's quite.
Yeah, we found a trench coat, which is new attacks. Wonderful. But that's the like wider label of sort of like the more not mainline, but the more
high-end pieces.
Yeah, like more pieces like coats, dresses. So this is a longer line trench with some added dust. We don't charge extra for the dust. It's belted.
It's belted, yeah.
It's got that like utility look to it. It's in beige, obviously.
It's lovely. It's also although it's heavy and it's quite tailored, but that's almost like a shirt sleeve.
Yeah. It's
very, very nicely put together. Even like the details.
They do that on their dresses, that little line.
It's very nice.
Yeah, so this is a size 16. It is a smaller size 16, let's be realistic. But that was £10, and this would retail for about £2.50, I suggest.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask. I sell dresses very easily and quickly on Vestiaire and eBay, to be honest, for 90 upwards. The last 2 dresses sold very quickly for 90.
And they weren't new tags either, were they?
No. So I'd probably go upwards of 150 on that one.
Cool.
Maybe 175.
I would go 175 and hope for just around about 150 to 125 on it.
And then, so these are a couple pieces from like what we call the Honey Hole, which is the best charity shop ever.
So this is like what I'd call a tennis dress. What is a tennis dress?
How cute is that? So Serena
But if you catch up close, the mesh, it's actually Sweaty Betty. The logo is not only there, but the actual mesh is Sweaty Betty itself.
Super cute. Super fun.
This one was £3.25. Once again, absolute steal. And how much do these go for? I haven't seen these.
The retail is about 180 to 100, but the ones that are online now are plain. They're like black, and they just got like Sweaty Betty, and they're all sensible.
These are like really cool.
Yeah, and I think that's just really cool. So it's got something going for it. I sold
More retro-y, I guess.
last year. I bought a Sweaty Betty one-piece unitard.
Yep, the black
head
one.
to toe,
yep.
And that sold for 100 quite quickly. So I'm gonna go for 70.
At least. I think
Yeah.
70, and then yeah, I'll for around about there.
Yep. Back to Wincanton, and we picked up these Napa jewellery.
Napa Pidgery.
Napa Pidgery.
That's apparently how you say it.
Napa jewellery.
Napa Pidgery.
It's
Newer
Napa
tags.
jewellery with a bit of an accent. That's how you should say it. These are newer tags. These are women's. They are white, but we are in season for white trousers. I would call them sort of outdoor hikey trousers, but you know when you want to stop for
They're very
a drink in a pub.
chino-esque. That's a nice detail.
Yeah,
there.
very nice. And there's a little flag there, Oz.
Yep.
See?
Yeah, cool. Once again, these were £4.50.
£4.50.
£4.50. Newer tags. I don't think it has a retail price.
No, I'm gonna aim for 45 to 50 on them. Retail's about 70.
Cool.
Yeah. What
Once
else?
again, good brand. Keep it.
Should we do that
Outfit.
one?
They're known for their spell out pullover zip up.
Yeah, and like coats and jackets,
Overcoats, yeah.
that sort of stuff. Also good money with children's wear if you pick up children's Napa jewellery.
Yeah.
This is mint velvet, bread and butter stuff, but it's pink and it is sparkly and it's oversized.
And if the camera will pick it up, it might pick it up crazy in the. It kind of glitters almost.
Yeah,
but not too much.
It's a size medium, but it's a good size medium because it's oversized. I just think it's a cotton knit.
It's £4.50.
In case anyone wants to know. It's a wool. It's wool knit. Oh,
What percentage wool though?
Wool cotton. Wool cotton.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not wool, is it?
Metallized fibre.
Yeah, that's why that sparkles.
That was $4.50. 30.
Yep.
I want 30.
Yep, I think that's fair.
Yep. Let's keep it going. We're going fast
We're
because
going
there's a lot.
I was just going to say that. It seems like we're zooming through, but there is quite a bit to get through. Okay.
This is Louisa. I have to read it to see it. Louisa Spagnoli.
Spagnoli? Spagnoli.
Spagnoli.
Spagnoli. £5.
£5. It's 100% silk. It's really nice. It's got like this ruffle detail, and then it's sort of like a fishtail.
It's a
style.
skirt, just to clarify.
It's a high-low, so it's the inner lining is mini.
Yep.
And then you have all like your flowy bits.
Like you said, 100% silk.
The dresses retail for about 400 for this brand.
400. So once again, remember that. Don't remember the chat shop tag. Remember that brand.
Yeah, I would expect 150 to 175, but I will do some comps quickly. I haven't comped out the other video,
Okay.
so I'm going off my basic knowledge of dresses.
Yeah, cool.
So 150, but if anything,
it's gonna be more than that. You're underplaying that. That's what you're saying. Check the previous video for official comps.
Next up, paid up on these now. These are good run. Is it?
Oh, I'm not even gonna bother.
These are good run.
Just look at that.
It's a Greek brand.
I've said it a few times. If you can't pronounce or
It's
don't
really
really
good.
understand the label, go for it because they're usually really good.
These are linen. These are 100% linen.
Let me show
They're
you.
a wide leg, slightly cropped. It's
Like
got like
they're
a fitted
outstanding.
bit. Like in this like oatmeal beige with the red on it. So I
Do you know,
think they're gorgeous.
It literally feels and looks, the texture
Hessian.
is like, like coffee sacks.
Yeah, Hessian concept.
Yeah.
These were 15, so we did pay up with them. They aren't newer tags, but they have their tag pull and it doesn't look washed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they haven't been washed.
No, so I'm going to sell them new other, I think.
That's nice, but it's a button detail which actually opens.
Because I think they'd be really nice if you're going on holiday. I think they'd be really nice for an evening, like with a white linen shirt.
So nice.
I know, styling and profiling.
Yep.
15, and I'm gonna try and get near the 100 for them.
I think they're worth that. There's a lot of detail in them which you can't maybe see on camera, but there's a lot of like tailoring.
Largan looky. They're
a
fall
nice
into
size.
Largan, I think.
Such a nice size. And you know what? The crazy thing is, like you said, the waist isn't a crazy waist, which means it's supposed to be hugely oversized.
So they were 15, but I'm gonna aim for 100, and that's why I went for them. Next up is
Oh, this is good.
Zadig and Voltaire. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Zadig and Voltaire, which is sort of like we talked about the Couples in the last video. It's sort of like the Couples but high end. It's a
It's a luxury brand for sure.
very overlooked luxury brand. It's very rock and roll grunge. It goes into pretty grunge. It's like that kind of like Kurt Cobain vibe.
We were talking about the other day. What do I compare it to? like a smart punk.
Yes. So this is just a basic sort of Henley style. It's not Henley, but it's a style. It's got like it looks like an ombre arm, but they're just double lined arms. So you've got the nude under the white cotton.
I think it's so you can kind of actually, like, you can kind of double it over if you want to,
can, like,
or you ruffle it up.
And it's got the cute little buttons.
But it's very, very, let me try and get that back
Oversizedy, like relaxed fit, like grungy, long sleeves.
It's also, like, I don't know what size is it?
No, I don't know.
I feel like it's supposed to be very oversized. I think it's like a tiny one.
It was £6. It's a large, yeah, it's a large.
There you go.
It's
So the opposite is supposed to be quite tight.
Yeah. It was £6.50, I believe, or £6.
Yeah.
But I would hope 65-75.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yep, awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that. Same shop now. I've seen found this one.
So,
I know, it's a Christmas miracle.
I know, crazy.
This one is Rag and Bone, and we talked about it in the Bath video. Rag and Bone are famous for their denim wear and jeanage. However, they do clothing.
I always find that
they
funny.
call it standard issue.
Yep.
Because it's really like overproduced. You know what I mean? Very utility.
Like manufactured like crazy.
Yeah, it's cotton, but quality. What is it?
Like, do you know?
Quality guaranteed.
Like, even an example of why people pay money for this. So, it just as a kind of weird side note, look at the stitching on the inside, and even the seam. That's an internal seam. Like, it's as nice and as well finished.
It's dark.
I can't see it. Here,
Yeah.
these internal seams, and they're as nice, if not as good, as the outside.
So that was £4.
And that'll go for
65-75.
good.
Men's.
But these are a bit of a wild one, just premium, because why not? These are vintage Nike shorts. To be fair, you see loads of vintage Nike shorts. They're nothing particularly special normally. However, these, the actual fabric, I think it will show up on camera because it's kind of got the sheen to it. They're not shell. They're like
a coat material.
It's like a windbreaker, like nylon, but like a softer version, and they're lined. Once again, like usually these
sort of
cheaper
like winter
shorts. Exactly that.
Yeah.
They're not swim shorts or anything like that. They have a drawstring. They're just very well made. A lot of the Nike shorts of this era weren't. But they'll go for. Oh, did I say how much I paid? I did not. They were £3.50.
Also, this label's like early 2000s, isn't it?
Yeah.
2000s.
Actually, I think it's earlier than that. It doesn't have the website, so it's earlier
red,
than that.
It's not red.
Late 90s.
Yeah, coolios. Next up, I paid up.
I'd
for
want
this.
about 30-ish pounds for those.
I paid up for this.
We paid up for quite a bit, and I say paid up. We'll make great money on all these things, but once again, as you know, we try and pay like pennies for everything.
Struggy, look. So, this is sea salt. Now I like to pick up sea salt cheap because I'm cheap, but this was a size 20, which is obviously a great size. It's a stripe, and stripes are selling really well for me at the moment. That Breton Sally stripe. I just sold the toast stripe one.
Did you actually?
The green one.
Okay. One of the last videos we made was showing a red striped toast top. And what?
I haven't got the red one up yet. I sold the green one.
They're the green one, okay.
I sold 2 green ones. Anyway, so this is a fisherman's artist smock, and then with the pockets, the double pockets, size 20. It's only cotton.
It's got a nice denim cuff too.
Yeah, that's cute. It feels slightly more premium than the ones I've been picking up recently. But anyway, it was £8, which is quite a lot for sea salt. However, I am going to aim for 45.
I think you should say that the outlook. It actually says beloved by sailors and artists.
I can just imagine being in Cornwall painting a picture of a boat in it.
That's it.
With your paintbrushes in the pocket.
Do you know what? All joking aside, I know like it's a dress technically. That looks so comfortable. Just like one piece of clothing. Yeah.
Men do wear smocks and things like that.
I like long line things as well.
Next up is another basic from my best pal,
Sweaty Betty,
Mrs. Sweaty and Mrs. Betty. This is a size small. It's literally just a racerback orange top. I mean, it's really about as exciting as a.
It's about as basic as you can get.
Little logo on.
It's actually just cotton as well, isn't it?
But it also was only £1.50, and I would want to get 20 to 25 back for it. It's slightly older, but it hasn't been worn.
Yep.
25 just for a little basic vest from Sweaty.
And that's decent. Once again, not a lot into quite a few quid.
Right, now we get kind of cool. So this is Peruvian
Connection.
This is old label. There is a newer label. I probably would have put it in the video just to show you, for example, because I'm nice like that. This is a size medium. It's Pima cotton. Peruvian Connection are really known for their like alpaca and alpacas and alpaca knits.
Yeah, alpaca knits.
Yeah.
Peruvian, yeah, like you say, Peruvian Connection are known for like their fabrics as much as their designs.
Yeah.
If you find anything from them, they generally, even their basic tees have worth. We don't pick a lot of those up anymore, but they do have worth. So if you see them for a few £, great, you can grab those.
This is a maxi dress all the way to the floor, proper maxi dress, and it is fully embroidered all the way around and along the neck. I found a active comp for this exact dress for 140. This was in the expensive shop, and it was £8. Some things aren't expensive in the expensive shop.
So once again, as much as £8 might seem like people are like, you're going to get a great return, £8 is just about kind of, I guess, my average of this kind
We
of
like to, our little motto is we like to add a 0.
So that we should technically get more than 8.
Unless, I mean, the bread and butter stuff doesn't always
18.
apply to, because obviously that's quick turnover things.
And that, to be fair, we kind of, our whole business, the way we work is basically we buy the kind of bread and butter things cheap to then put the 25s into the kind of 15s to make the 100s.
So these are jeans. These are toast jeans.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
You're ripping it off. Let me just show that so we can get rid of that.
Toast jeans, size 12, and they're really sort of like, a few years ago these wouldn't have, £6, size 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, these really wouldn't have sold a few years ago because they're sort of a wide leg, sort of more like utility pant, and now that's really in trend.
Yeah, I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, even the pockets, they're very kind of like generic looking, and that's kind of what sells them. You know what I mean? They're very just like
wide leg,
wide
super
leg.
cool.
I mean, that is a wide leg.
Yeah,
you know?
I'll go 50 for those. What should I try? Put that this way. This, I've never picked this brand up before, and I get it from all the Insta ladies. You know who you are. This is Ralston. Ralston.
Is it T or an L? Ralston.
Very lager looking. Paid £12 for this, but I've never found it before. But I paid £12 because it's large. Like it's very oversized, but and a size large.
The actual fabric too is honestly the quality of the fabric.
It's just like
it's like a woven, like kind of, yeah, it's really nice.
It's like a swing dress, but it's incredibly oversized.
I go back to the whole thing that if it looks expensive and the fabric feels something nice, just check it out.
Pockets, great. They go for about 125, and that's the brand you're looking for, Ralston.
It looks quite generic. The label, I'll be honest, the label doesn't look that fancy to me.
They do quite cool, like, yeah, the label's not fancy, but they do some quite cool designs, linen wear.
And once again, size is a good part of that. Once again, we pick up all sizes, but some sizes do sell slightly quicker.
These are a lady's size 28, so...
These were £5.50?
10, 12. £5.50. They are jeans by
Remember
the
the name.
Current Elliot. These jeans retail for about 125.
Not past Elliot, Current Elliot.
What was that? Was that you?
Oh my foot.
Oh my goodness. Current Elliot. They retail for about 125.
Yep.
Basic jeans.
Yep.
Their trousers retail for 250. I like to get between 80 and 100 back for these. They're in the colour sugar.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Once again, it's just a nice quality jean. White.
£5.50.
No staining. Happy days.
White is the season. And
speaking
from the
of
same
which,
shop, we also got Pilcrow and the letterpress. Where is that? There it is. Pilcrow and the letterpress, which is stocked in Anthropology, but they are also a brand to their own right. These were Anthropology ones. Doesn't matter. These are white, just white jeans, exactly the same size as those other ones. £5.50. These don't do as well. They do. I get about 45 to 50, depending on how cool they are. Like I had some with rips and like patches, and they went for 50.
More kind of, what do you call them? Like more punky, more kind of distressed.
Yeah. So £5.50 into 50.
Yeah, 45, 50. Yeah.
These are a brand to be on the lookout for. So this brand is called Sir with a full stop.
Yes, sir.
These are white linen trousers. They're very utility, like drop crotchy, really like contemporary, modern, stylish.
I like to try and show the legs to give an idea of what kind of.
They're just lovely. These were £5.50 also. I believe they're from the same person. They obviously like white trousers. These retail for about 250 to 300.
Yep.
So I would expect 150 back for them.
Remember the name,
and
Sir.
they can go on Vestiaire as well.
Sir.
You talk about these because I find that
these they are to be honest. Vintage Reeboks. Once again, just a pair of shorts. However, they're quite fitted. They're very tennisy. Short shorts. But they're quite a vibe at the moment. Obviously got a little bit of a logo there. Got away you. And yeah, they were £3.50. I do £25 on those this time of year. Easy peasy.
Do you pop it?
Also in white, as long as there's no stains. White stuff pre-owned is notorious for having stains or just bad stuff happening.
This was from the Honey Hole shop as well. We have washed it because it had a bit of makeup around the neck.
I want to make sure it came out.
They wanted £3 because it had makeup around the neck, and the makeup has come out.
Austin is a god when it comes to the washing machine.
It is fully embroidered, like cross-stitched, A-line, like thick.
Yep. It's a lovely fabric.
It's £3. This
is
brand,
it lined?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
This brand is fantastic. APC. I would expect 65 back from this, wouldn't you?
All day.
But for exact comps, do watch the video.
Even plain APC shirts, t-shirts, or any product from them, which is basic cotton, is 50 to 100 depending on the item and colour. So
it's really
that's
boho
nice.
chic as well, isn't it?
Very fashion.
Another sort of like Largan-looky brand.
We are going crazy with the Largans, aren't we?
I've learnt all this off of eBay, off of Instagram. So you need to follow everyone on Instagram. This is out of Exile.
Specifically, go and follow everyone on Instagram. I think there's only about maybe 300-400 million people on there.
Everyone. This is a cardigan.
There's more.
It is in a sort of powdered blue lilac colour, and it's got a frilled hem, and it's got a single button, which is a flower, which we all appreciate.
It also has a really cool shape. It's kind of like, I don't know if you can see the bottoms.
So oversized and like
a
waterfall,
triangular.
handkerchief, waterfall. I just like shout keywords at the screen.
It's like a listing, like a heading, a title, isn't it?
Yeah. Paid £4 and I want to get over 100, so I want to get 110, 120.
Okay, and that was called Out
of Exile.
Out of Exile. Oh, X as in Exile. Yeah. I get you. No E.
This is really
down
cute.
with the kids, guys.
Going back to our friends at Zadig and Voltaire.
This is cool.
French brand, is it? This is like a little cami slip top.
I don't know if it is. It might
be
Italian.
Just my size.
Beautiful.
Didn't know what to say then, did you?
What would you like me to say to that?
It's grey. It's 100%
like
silk.
My size.
It's fully laced around the edge. Very sort of Y2K, early 90s like vibes with jeans. That'd be really cute if you were really cute in size 8.
Yep.
It was, I think a bit more actually. It was £7.
Once again, with this, you're paying not only for the fabric but also the style, obviously the brand, but the style, like as we said earlier, the long sleeve.
Their current season is slip dresses.
That's what I'm saying. So you pay a little bit more for that.
And their current season for slip dresses is about £400 a dress. So I would go for 125 personally.
There you go.
Next up,
got another one.
New label, Sweaty Betty. This is a size medium. We paid 5 of the finest English pounds.
Just 5. It
literally is just a plain grey sweat tech
t-shirt.
Yeah, literally plain grey. It's not really exciting.
No, nothing. There's nothing special.
And it's got the reflective logo on the back.
I think obviously they're cap sleeves, which are kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think it's just a basic, a gym basic, if you will.
£30.
£30.
This is a really long haul.
Sorry,
actually,
guys.
It's funny because it's a really long haul, but I just looked at the time and it's shorter than any of our other videos.
Once again, I can't see anything because it's like dark, but...
Next up is Agnes B. Agnes B, I love Agnes B. This is like probably the most unfashionable t-shirt you've ever seen. It has a lizard on it. It's so Y2K, isn't it?
Like so much so. Almost like holiday vibes. I mean, it's like kind of, it's not crop, but it is. It's like a small,
it's
short
sort of
t-shirt.
that like baby tee trend.
Yeah.
There's like a trend
99.
for young ladies to wear like kids t-shirts, so they're really small.
Agnes B is cool. Once again, it's from Paris. It's a French brand. We did a really cool vintage. We had a full spell out logo print t-shirt, like vintage. That's one of my favorite things we own at the moment. Do really well. This one, like Bethany said, or maybe she didn't. What was £5?
Yeah, I'd want 50, 60.
There you go.
Cool. Next up is this really fun. This is Wolford. So the tight company, they're a premium tight company. They also make clothes and undergarments and things like that.
We actually saw recently a Wolford
Westwood.
X Vivian Westwood, which was like a polo shirt from Vivian Westwood, made in different tight fabrics, which is the coolest thing ever.
200 that sold.
Went for £200, and then we picked that up for how
this.
much originally?
Oh, I got a vintage for £5.
There you go.
This is like a tube slip dressy type thing, but it's got like cut off sleeves. It's very like Y2K. Once again, it's that very Y2K like graphic vibe. Really tight. It will fit your body like, because it's tight material.
Fabric, yeah, that's it.
We paid £4,
and that will be
125.
Easy.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit more than that.
No, I underestimate always.
Cool.
And last of the clothing.
I don't want to call you out or anything.
Is this, and this is a toast. £4.50, which I love to see on toast. It's a really nice structured cotton, blue, abstract pattern, sort of little tea dressy, I don't know, little dress. It's a cute little dress. It's small, it's probably size 8, but £4.50, you can't complain. It's going to be £45 to £50.
Cool.
Yeah. Shoes.
These were just on the floor randomly at one of the charity shops, and once again, I know the brand, we know the brand. In the box, no top. They're older for sure.
Well, they're London Soul, and London Soul, there's London Soul and French Soul, but French Soul is the company, and then they did London Soul.
For a little, they don't do any more, for a short time. London Soul's nothing anymore.
Yeah, these are boxed £84. However, I know
They're transparent though. Like,
I know that one of our local designer outlets stocked Pretty Ballerinas about 6 years ago, and I know that they had these because I bought the time. They're quite out there.
so these sell. This is literally just dust, which will come off. You know, as you just saw them. You give them a wipe off. They're good. These, I mean, they've been maybe worn once or twice. They look great on there. They just need to wipe down. They always sell really well for us. The London Soul, as much as they're known as less. But anyone who knows of the shoes will kind of search this as well. So don't be
They're
scared of
famous
picking
for
these
like
up.
proper ballerina pumps, like recreating ballerina pumps.
These were £4.
Yeah.
And once again,
They're quite niche. I mean, they are quite niche.
They're transparent
not,
with studs.
You know.
You know.
But I'll try 50.
I would do it all day long. It's minimum 40, probably for like 50. Cool.
Now, you ready to see my most favourite thing I found today? I'm keeping this personal pickup.
I like, at this point, what do I even do with my life?
Teeth. Is that really
Chappers.
weird? These are dentist demonstration teeth. These are dentist demonstration teeth.
Let me just show you something, just while we're here. I don't know if we'll be able to do it on camera, because probably not. Yeah, there.
The teeth come out.
The teeth actually come out, and you can kind of just put them back in.
I honestly think it's really grim, and I keep it forever. I'm going to put it in my bathroom.
It's actually for showing kind of, I think it's to show children how to brush teeth and stuff like that.
Also, you can swap them for if someone's got like an overbite or underbite. You can show them how their teeth will sit when it's
exactly,
done.
which is once again. It reminds me of those things you used to see, like the little jokey things that wind up. The other thing is, all joking aside, these are from Natural Nashers, it says in there.
And they retail for about 50 quid.
And you can buy them on eBay for like £25, £30 now. So if you actually see these Bethany is keeping these because she's very strange, but lovely nonetheless. But if you want to pick them up and you see them for £1, how much are they? £1.50 or something?
Yeah, £1.
Like £25. Just check.
And if you get the full set, they do a box of all of them, and they go for £300.
They do like, the sick thing is they do like bad teeth as well, so you can kind of take out the bad teeth and see how it looks. Anyway, whole thing.
So that's pretty much the haul. We did it super fast, and it was actually super fast. It was faster than our normal hauls.
I mean, we talk. I maybe me somewhat more so. But I talk fast anyway.
I'm also really hot. I'm so hot.
Like I'm not so hot. It's just the sun is like flaring.
So, but hopefully you saw the GoPro footage from before this, when we actually.
And if you haven't, what the heck? Go and watch it. Yeah. It's fun.
Go and watch it.
Probably more fun than us in the garden.
Yeah, a little bit more fun.
I reckon.
If not, go and watch the bath one from the previous.
Any other questions about what we had, what we did, what we didn't do, what we didn't say, what we should have said, and just general hate, please add them to the comments.
Please do. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.